What is going on, boys? For today's video, we are going to be addressing the attack strategy that is known as a Shattered LaValoon, and this is a Town Hall 9 attack strategy. Now, this is honestly a pretty easy 3-star attack strategy. It's as long as you funnel correctly. Like, look at this base. This was an easy funnel. This isn't an NT3. This base shouldn't be hard to beat regardless. But 2 golems are just going to create some crazy tank ability. You want 5 bowlers in your clan castle and a nice big funnel. Basically, you're going to use at least 1 jump to get those golems into the base and tanking for your heroes. Now, as long as they are out front, you're gonna take out at least 1 to 2 air defenses. This attack strategy works well on anti-air as well as pretty much every base that's not just some random weird construction, like deconstructed base. Now, Furry Monkey is the attacker here. As you can see, he attacked from the left side there, trying to keep the queen alive. Like, a lot of the time, you're gonna keep your heroes up the whole time because the 2 golems, again, the tank ability there really weighs in a lot. And then from there, you only want 2 lava hounds and about 14 balloons. This is your attack strategy, and then you're gonna have a jump. I like to use a heal just as Furry Monkey did here, because a heal, especially when the balloons get to the last troops, if there's like a wizard tower up or a random archer tower in a Tesla, it really helps to just kind of keep them alive. You only need about 2, maybe 3 haste you can do with, and bring 1 poison. But other than that, man, it's pretty easy. There's not much to it. Again, the biggest focus here is the funnel. We got about 5 replays for you today, so let's jump right into that next replay as soon as this one finishes off. Boom, zoom, 100%. Yeah. Okay, so again, another base. This isn't a great setup by any means. Now, who attacked on this one? This is our mini. But a lot of people use this account. This could have been me attacking because I normally like to use 2 baby drags for the funnel. But we'll see how the attack formulates along. I always know if it's my attack or not based on how it ends up going. So we got both golems jumping out front. We got those bowlers that are going to go in due to a great funnel creation. So that rage is in there to take out the enemy queen, and they are going to take out those air defenses as well. Now, see that heal, it's not a bad thing that they use them on the bowlers there to kind of keep them alive, as well as the Barb King. But I normally save it for the end. So you know what? There's a killer value for that kill squad. They took out 2 air defenses. They took out both enemy heroes. They took out the clan castle troops. And then from here, he has started his aerial ascent. Now, that 1 lava hound got popped really quickly, but that's fine because he lured out all the seeking air mines. And look how much he's still got bowlers going in, and he's still got both of his heroes going to town over there. So he's spreading his loots out, as you should do in this attack strategy. He's got no more spells, but it doesn't matter. He's got such a huge mashup of troops, and he's got both heroes still cleaning up, so it really is not going to make any sort of difference whatsoever. So balloons just finished up the last defenses, and he finished this attack in probably like 2 minutes. This was a very quick attack, very great funnel. Like, again, don't be afraid to use a lot of troops for the funnel. Like, don't use too many, but using 20 troop capacity, like 2 baby drags, is not a bad thing. The funnel is the biggest part in 3-starring these raids, guys. Like, if you're not getting a good funnel and something's strained, easily, that, like, more times than not, that's the make or the break of the attack. So here we go, another base. Now this one is, I don't want to say it's fairly anti-air, but a little bit more so. So again, we got the Shattered going in. We got 2 golems. We got a big spread on them. Wizards are creating the funnel here instead of baby dragons. You can use either or, wizards or baby dragons. Those are my 2 favorite troops by far, and a great funnel creation. So everything looks like it's gonna go in. The queen might stray though, it's looking like, but he's got the poison on those Valkyries and the baby dragon. As long as the queen takes out the enemy CC troops, it's not a huge deal if she strays or not. So Giant is, the Barb King as well as both golems are running through compartments. Those bowlers are just fucking running through shit. He's got 1 air defense down, now 2, and that enemy queen has dropped already. So he's pretty much safe to start his aerial ascent. Now, I like the way he started it. He started on the same side as the queen. That is key, guys, to start the aerial ascent on the same side as the troops that are still alive, because you want to keep that queen up. You don't want her to die out for any reason. So he is attacking against an air sweep, which can kind of hurt. And let's see what's going on. A lot of those balloons are running around the outside to that wizard tower. I think that's where he's going to drop his heal, because he wants to keep that big group of loons as alive as possible. He's still got a bowler. Bowler just dropped, and there's a lava hound. Now the only problem is the pathing of the lava hound just goes to the nearest defense, so all those balloons just kind of got massacred right there. But considering his lava hound is like 50% health, those balloons are going to take out those Teslas no problem. And is that Lava Hound? Yeah, it popped just in the nick of time. So Queen's still up with her ability. There's really not much left. The kill squad goes through most of the base here, guys. And as long as you start your aerial ascent soon enough, it doesn't matter. Like you'll have half your kill squad left by the end of the raid. That's the kind of the benefit of this attack. So that's obviously not the base that we meant to look at. I might cut that out of the video, but at the same time, I might not. All right, so here is Furry Monkey in again. We seem to be using a lot of his replays. Now these are just replays from the last 2 wars, guys. They're not like crazy good anti 3-star bases that I would normally try and fixate on. I just kind of use the replays that we had around from our last 2 wars. And that's why these bases aren't like the craziest anti-3s that we might go up against when we face some really hard clans. But the principle is still the same. There's not too much difference when you attack a crazy anti-3 versus when you don't. You still got to work on the funnel greatly. The troop composition is still pretty much the same. And even if it's anti-air, you can still pick it off very well. You just got to kind of change how you're going to deploy your Lavaloon. So again, the Queen straight on this one, which isn't the biggest deal because you're going to wait for that baby drag to go to the Queen, which is perfect. You don't want that baby drag on your balloons. You want the Queen taking out that baby drag, and as soon as she does, you are Gucci. So bunch of balloons going in, taking out that Expo as well as the air defense. There's 3 Teslas in the middle to contest. He's got a haste. That was a brilliantly placed haste because those balloons are just going to run right over those Teslas. And he's got a heal on only on 2 balloons. That heal there wasn't crazy value for, and even that last haste wasn't necessarily a bad thing, a bad call. But he's got enough balloons. That last hound is about to pop, and all he has really to contest is a wizard tower and a Tesla. But he's got more than enough balloons, and his Queen is still up, cleaning up along the outside. So again, yet another 3-star, very easily done. Created a nice big funnel with those wizards, 2 golems to tank, and the Queen and the wizards are the only thing left from that initial kill squad. But again, good enough. He got huge value for the initial kill squad, and then the Laloon at the end is just to clean up the last 2 air defenses and the rest of the defenses. So this is an interesting looking base. Same attack strategy, obviously, and who's attacking? Psychotic Beast is attacking this one. I don't even remember throwing this one in, but look at his heroes, guys. His Queen is level 6 and his Barb King's level 10. So you obviously don't need top of the line heroes or top of the line troops. Make sure to bring those bowlers in the clan castle. You got 2 golems still. He's got a jump there, great jump. The Queen and Barb King, I think, are gonna stray. He's got a poison on those minions and dragon. And I think the Queen's going to target them, which is absolutely perfect. She's only level 6, so she's not really doing much damage. And with that initial kill squad, what is he going to... Oh, he got both air defenses, and he got a nice big funnel going. And he got the Archer Queen and the Clan Castle, so you know what? That's perfect value for what he needed. Now, he's, as you can see, he's not attacking in a circular motion, so I don't necessarily agree with his the Laloon part of this attack. But you know what? He's still... it's clearly not going to make a difference because I threw this replay in because it's a 3-star. Another haste, that Lava Hound's tanking over there, but those balloons made it over to those air defenses, and again, didn't seem to make a difference. You got 2 Expos, a Tesla, and an Archer Tower left that can defend against the Laloon portion of this raid, and it's kind of painful that all those balloons are now going to have to fly over to the Archer Tower. So this one, most of the time this attack's done in like 2 minutes, not even. So this one's going to take a little bit longer to finish off. I think it was probably 2.5, 3 minutes to get everything done because he doesn't have much cleanup crew left. He doesn't have any of his initial kill squad, save his Barb King, and those balloons are all flying together, which can be very painful. It's proper to save at least 1 or 2 balloons to just kind of spread out for cleanup because getting timed out is the worst. I'm sure all of you know this. Getting that 99% 1 or 2-star is painful as shit. It's almost better to just completely fail than get that like 99%. But anyways, yet another triple. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. Make sure to drop that sub and that like if you haven't already. As always, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your freedom.
Where are you?